What's going on, everybody? My name is Matty, this is Exploring the Haunted. This is Ben, obviously, this is Brendan. A good team we have today. We are here tonight because we are exploring the old Shrewsbury School. It is now Shrewsbury Library. And let's face it, Charles Darwin was educated here, there's a statue, and the famous Judge Geoffrey, otherwise known as the Hanging Judge for everybody that knows their history well enough. I'm already scared. So what we're here to do today, we are going to explore this and hopefully catch something on camera, because we have heard some amazing ghost stories here. So let's get on with it. Shrewsbury Library was once the home of Shrewsbury School. The original school was founded by royal charter by King Edward VI in 1552. The timber frame building, now at the rear present building, was made from old ships. Additional stone buildings were added in 1594 to 1630, including a chapel, dormitories, library and classrooms. The school continued until it was relocated in 1882. Subsequently, the premises were converted to a public free library and museum by the Shrewsbury Borough Council in their new role in 1885. After a period of structural deterioration followed by extensive restoration work, the buildings were reopened entirely as the Shrewsbury Public Library in 1983 and opened by Princess Margaret. There is a plaque erected by the Rotary Club of Shrewsbury commencing the club's 60th anniversary in 1985. The school itself had two very famous students, Charles Darwin, who of course discovered evolution, and the famous Judge Jeffreys, otherwise known as the Hanging Judge. Unlike any location we have been to where we have multiple stories, curses or anything else that follows, this one in particular only has one story, and that is the ghost of a grey lady has been seen. Tonight, Ben, Brendan and myself are going to explore it and see if we can catch this grey lady. Before I introduce the paranormal segment, Catherine, building manager and our tour guide, showed us the clock that was installed when the building was originally a school. This is that footage. We've just been given some behind the scenes of the bell tower, which is absolutely incredible. Wow. And there is the Shrewsbury Library clock.
Now this is just fantastic and amazing in itself.
Yeah.
Wow. Random question, do you know how old that mechanism is? Roughly.
Not off the top of my head, no. Although, I mean, it has got 1814 on it, so
I don't want to be rude, but let's just listen to that mechanism. Isn't that incredible?
That is amazing.
The company, John Bryan, I'm sure this is on the tour notes, that we still have it serviced every year.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
That are coming. But it is beautiful just to
That is amazing actually.
It's very calming actually.
It is.
When you can just hear something and just sit back or stand back and just, I don't know, it's kind of like a little bit of a breath of fresh air from daily life.
So Catherine, our contact, is going to turn off the lights. We have got quite a lot of lights with us today. I've got mine, we've got the EMF meter. We've also got the reintroduction of the ultraviolet light now. Whether or not we catch something here tonight is entirely skeptical, but I hope you guys stick with me to the end, because honestly, to be in a place such as this with a massive amount of history that dates back so many hundreds of years is incredible. So I hope you guys enjoy it and stick to the end. We are about to turn out the lights.
Right.
Hear that noise?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
This got real very quickly, didn't it?
So this was actually the chapel that was built probably about, well, they started building the stonework 1594 I believe it was, up until about another 55 years. And this was
the chapel, so this would have been somewhere of prayer basically.
Yeah, and remember back in the day, a lot of the teachings here as well were very sort of, you know, of the Bible, of Christians.
it's a clock. Yeah, the clock ticking.
As Charles Darwin was here, and he wasn't happy in school because of all the religious teachings that were going on here. So of course they would have had a chapel. And as I say, there was I think 266 students. I think after about say 10 years, that was a lot of students in the school.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
So to have a chapel here as well was an important thing.
Would you like to lead the way upstairs?
Yes, I shall.
Would you bring something first?
Alright.
That's
everything
everything found. Nothing was
Yeah.
there was a bit of a ghost going on there.
I smell a strong smell of cigar smoke. There was a strong smell of cigar smoke, and I was literally just here.
Cigars?
Wow.
Wow.
Well, just actually saying before, the lady was saying this was the original doorway of a newer part of the school, because you can still see, I've got my torch there, the original bolts.
Hinges.
Hinges, that are still in place from the original doors, you know. So, well, you don't know, people might have been sat here smoking a good
fag.
cigar.
Yeah.
You know, I can see a headmaster doing that. Maybe not these days, but as you can see.
So where are we going into now, Ben?
Well, I wanted to show this place because this is, I say, what was the first part of the school. Now, this building, as you can see the timberwork here, this is, okay, it's been cleaned up and it's obviously been sanded down a little bit, but this timberwork is still from 1450. This was
Old ships.
old ships. I say I've lived in an old house.
Hang on, mate, what's that?
For a brief moment, I heard footsteps. For a brief moment, and I'm standing still.
One of us.
What's that? Hang on, what's that?
Yeah. Did you just not hear that?
Did.
Hello?
There's a lot of
I can hear a lot of creaking. It's
Yeah.
over there.
taps going on here, whether it's just generally the old building.
Creaking.
And remember as well, being that it's timber, temperature differences will actually make things go,
Yeah.
creak and things.
Also saw a little flicker on that meter here.
Yeah, and it's going now, boys.
Oh my god, yes it is. Well, apparently one of the colleagues of the library staff had seen a grey lady in that room just behind me and in these archives.
I think
The
the one.
famous grey lady, a well-known ghost story that seems to haunt more or less everywhere. The grey lady, the white lady.
I would like to do in this room, since
would you like to
obviously, since they've obviously spotted an entity here,
Okay.
I would like to turn all the lights out,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
see if anything pops up.
You see the truth. So someone actually come in here and say they saw a grey lady. And you think as well, there are these safety lights on as well.
Hmm.
It would be hard to come in here, especially even if it was dark. It might not have been dark. It might have actually been lights on.
Yeah.
But actually come in here and say they saw a grey lady. I do not know, even in the dark, of what you could.
Actually, catch.
Well, not even actually catch it. It's like what you could actually mistake for a grey lady.
Move like that.
Okay, that's.
That just creeped me out. My neck's just gone cold.
I'm not gonna lie, that's.
Jesus Christ, we turn the lights off for 2 seconds and you bloody jump out of your skin like a cat.
We've just done the piece to camera.
Yeah.
Well, I've done, yeah, and you've talked about it. And I've just had almost like a cold hand on the back of my neck. And that's what made me move.
Should we move on from this room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's the sound of the old clocks in here. That's it. The lights are on. The lights are on. Yeah.
You're actually
And there's no sound.
And there's no
You
sound.
just hear that.
You just hear that.
That is proper heart trembling.
That almost sounds like footsteps. doesn't it?
Just listen for a sec. That is eerie as hell.
That is. Yeah.
Right then, boys. Ready to tackle the basement?
Ladies first.
Am I going first?
Getting creepy. Will have already long gone up the stairs.
Yeah,
Where is it?
we'll leave you down there with the ghosties,
No,
mate.
no, don't let me down here.
There's some kind of
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that is on camera.
That was on camera.
Okay.
Oh my
that was
God.
going up to the yellow then.
That was it's going up again.
It's and
it's still going.
Oh my God.
And it's still going. And it's still going, ladies and gentlemen. It's still going.
Jesus Christ.
Orange. Oh my God.
Well,
My
that
camera
went
caught
to red,
that.
That went to red, yeah.
My camera just caught that.
No wires.
We were talking to Bigfoot.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear me?
I heard like a creaking noise coming from behind Ben. Did you hear that?
Ben, take the thing.
Take it, Ben.
Take it.
Nothing to do with my stuff. Okay, that's going mad.
I mean, that's incredible.
This is still going. Jesus.
To be honest with you, right, I don't normally get very
Spooked.
but that really got me. When I came down here,
It's still going mad.
Like yellow, like mad. And the last point we were here before and it wasn't doing anything, so we know it is not electrical stuff.
yeah.
Just around here.
And to be honest with you, I mean, people say it's the the lights, but the lights are off.
Yeah, but if that's the case, then it would still be constant.
Yeah, it would be
It's just
constant.
going on, up and down, up and down.
Up and down, up and
Something's
down.
actually reacting to it.
Yeah.
Now as well, that we're in another room, electrical devices everywhere, and that EMF meter
Has been
is
stayed.
still. Yeah, when it was on the hallway, in the corridor, where there is no electrical items, that thing starts going mad.
Yeah.
Which, kind of rules out the probability of it being electrical items around us.
Well, actually, if you think about it, all the way through tonight,
It's
all
been
the activity is on the stairway.
Yeah.
To be fair, all the stairways though would have been the most place with the most activity,
Yeah.
because you think about it, you've got to get to class, you've got to get to do
No, that's true.
and all that sort of thing. So it'd be almost normal for any building, not just a school, not just a library, but in a normal building.
That would have been where the most walkway would have been.
Yeah.
So, as we're going past, this is obviously electrics, or what I'm guessing is most of the fuses for the entire building. And if I put that to there, now that's a steady orange, right?
Yeah.
That is the energy that powers up this entire building, and something in the hallway was generating enough energy to make that go to red.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much energy we're talking about here. That is immense.
Yeah, that is
crazy.
Because, to be honest, when I first saw you pull that out of your bag, I thought, what the hell's this, like, cereal box thing, right? But literally, when you put it up to that again, just pop it up again.
Only stays there. Only goes
clearly
to the yellow.
It's clearly something that recognises some kind of electric energy. And then, like you say, Ben, to only have it go up to orange there, but then when you're in the hallway where there's no electrical outlet,
And it goes up to red.
for it to go to red repeatedly.
As well, when it's something electrical, it doesn't flash. Look at that. It is steady as a rock.
Yeah.
So if you go near an electrical point, it's going to go up and stay there.
Yeah.
When it's flashing up and down, that is something that is almost coming and going, and it's
coming
not.
and going,
It's
going
not
past,
an electrical
rushing
thing that you're
past.
just sort of leaning up
Yeah.
against,
Still going. Red. Holy sh!
Okay. Any electric.
Oh my God. That just went red, and I've.
We're in the whole. This is.
But to turn it up
1500th
to
century brickwork, right?
to turn it up to red, you don't know how much power it needs
I
to
should
go
be
up
shitting a brick right now.
to go up to red. That's insane. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it done from the Shrewsbury Library, or what otherwise known as Shrewsbury School. We had different things happen here tonight, boys, and I think honestly it's been quite an eventful one.
The one thing that kind of tripped me out a little bit was the EMF meter.
Yeah.
I don't really know much about EMF meters or what they kind of represent in regards to the paranormal, but when you see that light go up in a dark room in a big building, it makes you a little bit looser in the old cat area.
Yeah. What about yourself, Ben? Yeah.
Well, I had to put on the brown pants several times. But you can't explain some of the things that are happening as much as I would love to be able to. I have no explanation at all for it. I'm mind boggled really about it.
So to be fair, if I'm going to be honest, I very rarely get spooked. We did RSI, Morton Corbett.
Corbett.
So,
Coincidentally, I'm the one that gets spooked the most, that doesn't believe.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm always scared.
But to be fair, this one creeped me out the most, I must admit. That EMF meter for me was unexplainable. And until next time, everybody, this is Matty's Grand Tour with Brendan. and Ben signing out here. Just remember, sleep tight.
We had the police come and knock the door.
What? Just now?
Like probably about an hour ago.
Did you?
Yeah, to say they could see the flashlight picked up on the video.
Oh, right.
Well, they've got a video feed of here, have they?
Well, there's
Probably outside,
CCTV out there,
Yeah.
so they said, you know, we've had reports of flashlights from we can see in the videos, and I was like, yeah, it's all right, we've got a ghost proof in. Oh, all right, they sent me off the way.
Should have got us to come in. That would have been over, right, wouldn't it?